Hey guys, what's going on? Mine here, just bringing you another LEA run. This time I'm going to be using the new Bullseye P90, the Holographic Resonance. Pretty strong gun, has pretty good AoE damage. It is probably one of the most inconsistent weapons I've used so far, and by that I mean it seems like it doesn't get the effect, and I think that has a lot to do with like server lag and things like that, but for some reason this weapon seems more prone to it than, like, you know, your typical weapon like outer space is coming to mind, or like corrosion, or, you know, anything like that. I just notice it doesn't get its effect a lot more often than the other weapons. So, but with that in mind, when it does get that AoE effect, it's strong and it's a lot of fun. I've been using it all season. So I'll walk you through the build really quick. We are using 3-piece Savior, 2-piece Treacherous, and for our key piece we have the Earthly Boots. For the gun itself, we are using the heavy style calibration with double crit rate. And for our mod, we are using the vulnerability amplifier Bullseye, so we have some extra crit damage on targets with the Bullseye on this one. For your secondary weapon, I really, you know, use whatever you want, I guess. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I just have the sniper on here because I have that on all my builds, but I never use it because this already applies Bullseye. So I guess you could put whatever you want and just run it as a secondary. For our headpiece, we're rocking Fateful Strike Lunar, so we have crit damage and weapon damage on this one. For our mask, we have Targeted Strike, the Bullseye, so we have crit damage on targets with the Bullseye on this one. Gloves, Crit Amplifier Crescent. That's going to be something you're going to want with the Savior set, because you're going to get extra damage based off of your shields. So this one has weapon damage and crit damage on it. And for our glove or boots, we have Rush Hour Violent, so we have crit damage and weapon damage on this one. On our chest piece, we have Rejuvenating Lunar, crit damage, weapon damage. And for our pants, we have Deadshot Downstar, crit damage and weapon damage. As far as like the accessories go, I'm just rocking Tactical Suppressor, Tactical Rifle Scope, Laser Sight, and the weighted SMG mag. Pretty much all of these are gonna favor range, so that's become a trend with me lately. Almost every weapon I use, I try to get that range as high as I can. And then with that being said, for our food items, we were using a deviated bone-in sausage and a mixed fried hot dog. And we also had some Stardust energy drinks for the double jump effect, and we also had shell break on that, so we did have the destroyer. And then for our deviation, we're rocking Lone Wolf's Whisper. Final thoughts with this weapon are, it's very strong. Like I said in the beginning, AoE damage is good. AoE happens a lot, at least in LEA, and like if you're solo, you know, running silos or monoliths, you'll probably get that effect more consistently because you're not really dealing with server lag as much. So, like I said, when this weapon is firing on all cylinders, it's strong. And the AoE is strong. It melts bosses. I mean, I did Forsaken Giant with this and just melted it in like a minute. I think every boss I've done this with, I've been able to get it down to like under a minute. So yeah. Is it the strongest weapon in the game right now? I don't know. I don't really think so. It's a lot of fun. But yeah. Anyway, with that being said, I'll get into the run, and I hope you guys enjoy it.
You will never understand. it with me once again. Because dreams are forever, you see.
Mommy?